gonna treat you like you're go, man.
Here's the thing. She's bringing all these problems now at year 15. Now, obviously, each one of these things happen at different times, different situations of the relationship. So he don't want to hear that right now. You ain't gonna bring me everything, all your issues. I'm tired of you doing this, tired of you not doing that. You don't do this enough. You don't do that enough. No, let's talk about one thing, because I can't answer everything at one time. Let's talk about one thing.
Okay. So,
the problem is I feel that it's a combination.
Good.
My main thing is, like, first off, in my little relationship, honesty should come directly from the beginning, no matter what. Even so, like, last night, my girl and I, we got in an argument. We've been together for only just a year. She's disappointed because I'm doing this stuff, and she's just like, so you're going to be gone this, and you're going to be gone that. I was like, yeah, but I'm not this.
So long as you're honest about it.
I'm going to be honest with you.
Okay.
And then when I walked away last night from us arguing, I went to my sister's house and went to go see my nephew play. He plays bass. So when we went to go see them, she was like, nice to know you having fun. Hey, but at least, you know what? I'll be honest with you. Where I'm at, my location, and you know what? I am never going to be dishonest with you.
All right, got it. So
I think I agree with them, but the difference is that it started at the gate. She set herself up there. People tell you who they are from the beginning. I guarantee you these are manifestations that happened when they were first dating. He was the same person, and she allowed that. And when you allow and you tolerate, people begin to accept that this is what you're going to do. So now you married him without the communication, without the talking, whatever, and now you're expecting to change the rules of engagement. You cannot change the rules of engagement. You have to communicate that from the beginning, because people will treat you how you allow them.
That's why in the beginning you should be truthful.
So hold on. Jump in here, bro, because she just said the man had to have lied up front.
No.
That's why in the beginning the man should be truthful.
Let me tell y'all something about a little practical wisdom.
Always truthful.
Everybody talking over everybody's head. Number one thing my mom taught me: a man not going to do any more to a woman than what a woman allows. Right? And we already know the old thing Malcolm X said: if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. Right? Now, if you're the type of person and you're passive, it might take you 12 years to get mad, but you got to figure out the person's personality. Is this woman the type of person that just let it go on and fester all this time, and like you said, in year 15 she had something to say? Or he's the type of person that he just didn't want to hear her out in the first place? So basically you have to examine who you're with before you get married to him.
Absolutely.
You have to know who you are. And you got to really realize that this person is who they are, and they refuse to change. And you got to decide whether you're going to put up with that for the rest of your life before you marry that person.
So in other words, they violated the rule because they did not know themselves, they did not know him,
There should be no
therefore they
violation.
could not know their us.
Right, so
There should not be no violation because it should be truthful all the way through.
My question is, do you really know the person that you're married to? Because the thing of it is, you've never seen really that dark side. Right. And when I minister to women, I always tell them, make sure you know that dark side before you get into it. Right. Because they're not going to show you that. Nope. So the thing of this, just like he said, there's some women that may not know how to express themselves. And then once it gets all bottled up, they just pop and let it go.
Also goes to men.
It ain't my fault. She can't talk and she ain't free.
But the thing,
I love her. It ain't my fault. She ain't explained to me.
It's also men too. I don't know how to express
is that
myself.
she may be intimidated. She may feel as though that if she really expresses herself, you may not understand and you may
She
leave.
shouldn't have married him from the beginning.
Exactly.
And that's why I say people show you who they are, and people show you their dark side when they're dating. When you're dating someone, they show you. You see how they react to bills, or you see how they react to friend situations. You see how they act at sports watching TV. Nothing is new under the sun. We choose. What happens is 50% of people fall in lust before they fall in love. And most people, when they walk down the aisle and they get married, they're still on the sexual high. The reality comes in the day after the wedding, and you have to deal with the realities of life.
But
So my thing is, now we're here 15 years later, and what are we going to do moving forward? Because we don't know the full full story about what happened. Was she passive? Did he change? Did she change? We know that men are one-minded, and if something else is going on, wait. Let me say what I want to say, because I didn't speak while anyone else was speaking. When men are focusing on one thing, so if it's finances or their job, they're focused on that, and it's very hard for them. It's a little more difficult for them to focus on other things while they're focusing on that. So someone said maybe there's something going on. Karen said communication. That's when communication comes in. Because if I'm going to marry you, when I tell you through sickness and in health, life or death, I mean that. I'm going to be your ride or die. And I'm going to fight for my marriage. I'm going to fight for my family. And I'm going to fight for my covenant. So whatever I need to do. But as a woman, I also have to understand that I need to pick my battles. Everything is not a battle. And if I came into the marriage and I did all the cooking and all the cleaning, and we're in year 15, I don't have a right to complain that he didn't, that he's not cooking and he's not cleaning, and I'm picking up his dirty socks and drawers off the floor because he's missing the hamper.